Babe Boomer, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. She leads the league in ERA, Singy.
Yeah, she's always around the zone. She gets that weak contact you're looking for and tends to make hitters guess from pitch to pitch. That's how she's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
And this interleague matchup is underway. Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Oh, Tater total! Outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Foul ball. Boomer. She's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers, well, really appreciate. Not someone who's going to get herself into trouble by dancing around by walking batters. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, she throws strikes, and you know she's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
The second baseman, Luke Keishel.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Luke Keishel. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. So here's the Brewers DH, Babe Boomer. Boomer, a former Cy Young Award winner, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. That one ripped right center field, carrying well. And that one is off the wall.
Batting third, the second baseman.
One out, runner at first. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Runner on the move. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Now a long throw to first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Jackson Churio up now. He became the fifth youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And she steals second base without a throw. Runner at second. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And they hold her at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Nico Horner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Walker Jenkins. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Boomer. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
2 outs, base is empty. Santiago Espinal, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a bouncer, and foul ball. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Second inning here, no score. This one popped up. Corner. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
0-2 now. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Boog, I think even when you know she's got that pitch in her arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that she throws. That one right there locked him up.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
So up next for Minnesota, Abraham Toro.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. That's the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Babe Boomer.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. Scoreless here, but now she's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Way out front for strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a miss, and she got it. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field. Going back on this one. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That clips the corner. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Walker Jenkins. There's the strike.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Lewis.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Out number 2. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one.
Shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal, the next Twin up to hit. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Tap foul at the plate. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's her 9th strikeout so far. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin.
Up next for the Brewers. The
Boomer went off for 2 homers in her last game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If she does that, she's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Boomer back on the mound, locked in a pitcher's duel. Both have been outstanding today, Singy.
Yeah, love this kind of matchup, especially this late in the game, Boog. She's got to keep throwing up zeros. The standard has been set.
Popped up, settles under this one. And there's one away.
Up next to Minnesota, the left fielder, Alex Paul.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that drops in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Abraham Toro, the next Twin up to hit. That clips the corner. struck him out swinging. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. So she's perfect through 6. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Top of inning number 7. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 away.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Go away! She powers one out to right field for 17th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Boomer back at it, pitching with the lead.
Always a little easier, but only if you protect it, Boog. She's got to lock in right here. Can't let this game seesaw. So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
The 0-2. Got him looking. And she adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with. And that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Hey! The 0-1. And she caught it behind her back. Throw to first, and they get the out. Great play out there, and that keeps the perfect game alive. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Santiago Espinal. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him swinging. And she runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. All loaded up. Babe Boomer will hit next. She's already homered here in this one. Have to say she's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. Her future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about her. She has a lot to look forward to.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. Then it's 5-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Foul ball there. Now a pop-up on the infield. Terang. And there's one down. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope she gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for her at this point. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And a foul ball.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
And that's the strikeout looking. Down to the last out for the Twins. Call wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Toro in the box again, takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.